How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. What do you have there?
I have a Winchester Original Model M1866 Yellow Boy.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. They call it Yellow Boy because this piece right here was yellow. Where did you get this?
My grandfather won it at auction. He left it in the will to me, and it's been in my gun case for about 20 years.
I always found it amusing how people win things at an auction when actually they're paying a premium. But I feel the same way. When I get something at an auction, I'm like, yes, I won.
I'm here at the pawn shop today to sell my original Winchester Model 1866 Yellow Boy. The condition's flawless. I've had the gun for about 20 years. It's been in my gun case. I figured I have plenty of guns already. I'm ready to sell it. I'm asking $6,000 for the gun. If I make a sale today, I'm gonna take my family on a trip to Hawaii.
It's pretty cool. So the Winchester 1866 was the first modern rifle by the Winchester brand. The reason this rifle was so groundbreaking at the time is because the user was able to shoot multiple shots without reloading. Before this gun, they really weren't fast. So this gun was in production for over 30 years. I think they stopped making this model around 1899. Winchester still makes amazing rifles today, and this is pretty much where it all started. This is more of a basic version of them. A lot of times they would have engravings on here and all fancied up with some cool engraved pictures on both sides, and they would wear off in time, but it doesn't look like this gun was ever engraved. And right here, a lot of the time on this piece, there would be a caliber on it, and I can't see nothing on there. So it's not uncommon for that to wear off though, you know, especially being as old as this gun could be. What are you looking to do with it?
I'm looking to sell it.
And how much are you looking to get?
I'm looking to get $6,000 for it.
Okay, I don't see that being unrealistic. Have you ever shot it?
I have, yeah.
You have, so it still
Yep,
works?
it still works.
So the value in these guns is whether or not it fires. And you said it fires good, but I'd like to see that for myself. So if you have time, I'd like to call my gun expert. You can bring the gun down to the gun range, we can fire it, and then we could discuss a price.
Sounds great to me, I'd love to.
Okay, I'll tell you what, meet me over at the counter over there. I'll grab my phone, get your number, and I'll text you the information, see when we can all meet up.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm hoping after we get out there, the expert's gonna see that it's in the condition I'm saying that it's in, it works properly, and I'm gonna get what I'm asking for.
There he is now.
Chum? Hey, I'm Alex.
How you doing, Alex?
Wow, nice gun.
Yeah, I thought so.
Do you mind if I pick up
Go
your gun?
for it, please do.
All right. So this is a classic. This is a model 1866 Winchester. This is the very first model Winchester ever made. Winchester repeating arms changed the face of the American West. They were not the first repeating rifle, Henry was that, but they really perfected it, and they did it on a mass scale. What's interesting about this is you notice it's not a full rifle length, it's short, and it's got a little ring over here. So this is really what we'd call a saddle ring carbine because it was designed for use on horseback. A rider would have a sling and could hook this ring to it so the gun could hang. If he dropped it because he was riding, it wouldn't fall to the ground, and then he could sweep it over his body and let it hang on his back and continue riding. If he needed it, he could grab it this way, come down and start firing. It's like a quintessential cowboy gun. What's really cool about this, under here, it almost looks like a second barrel. It's a magazine tube, so you would actually load the rounds into here, and they'd push all the way forward, and there's a spring that pushes them back. So as you cock the lever, it extracts one round and allows the next one to load until the magazine empties out. So they made these starting in 1866. So you see this serial number here?
Yep.
So that 136,000 series is 1877. So it's a model 1866 manufactured 11 years later in 1877.
So is this a rare rifle?
The 1866 is a very collectible rifle. It's not necessarily rare. They made a lot of them, but it's the one Winchester every gun collector would like to have because it's the first one. And I mean, it's really like a classic, and it's got some wear. I mean, it's in good shape. It's not in perfect shape, but overall, it feels like it's in good, solid condition. So you want to know if we can shoot this, huh?
Yeah, want to know if it works.
All right.
I took the liberty of setting up a target already.
So I would feel comfortable, you know, putting a round through it if you're okay with that.
100%.
All right.
I'm looking forward to watching this gun fire. I'm not too nervous. Best case scenario, the gun fires exactly like I'm anticipating it to. Worst case scenario, the gun doesn't fire. That would not be good.
All right. Well, first thing, good. So it extracted the old round, if there had been one in there. The other thing is I wanted to just check the barrel. So there's nothing in the barrel. I can see daylight. So that looks pretty good.
All right, let's see if you can hit the target today.
So let's put ears in. Come around to this side. Yes!
All right, so it fires.
Nice! Yeah! Wow, this is nice. It's really nice, actually. You know, I think it performed really well. It's a classic. It's the first Winchester they ever made.
How much do you think it's worth?
They're not impossible to find. The going rate for one like this is about $6,500.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming down. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me fire.
Alex. Yep.
All right, well, he says it's worth $6,500. Would you take $3 for it?
No way, man.
I mean, you heard him. There's lots of them out there. It is a collectible gun. It is desirable, but this gun was made for many years.
Yeah, but I think the more time passes, the more it's gonna go up in value.
Well, I'm buying it in today's market, so I mean, maybe $3,500.
I can't do 3,500, man. I gotta stay firm at 6.
All right, well, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to make a deal. Thanks for meeting me down here and checking it out, though.
So I stuck to my guns with the original asking price today. I know that the value is gonna continue to climb with these guns, and we missed the bullseye.